Hello, guys. Welcome to Rad Trades. Welcome back to a beautiful day. Today's stream is going to be a bit short, as A, the boy is very tired from vacation. B, I think that just sums it up pretty much. I am very tired from vacation. But besides that, welcome, guys. I'm excited to be here. Let us go with today. Again, I'm splitting the screens. You know, didn't have the time to set up the other monitor, but besides that, everything should be working as perfectly planned. We should be live and we should all be good. Let's take a look here. I really was hoping for a push above here, but ah, we weren't able to close above. I was hoping for a close above. Let's take it up. Hmm. And we had a really good rejection there. I am just taking a look here, see what is happening here. Interesting. Well, guys, let's see what happens with gold. It has been forming higher high, higher low, higher high. After a drop that it did earlier. It was a really good drop. Oh man, if I wasn't in an Uber at the time, I would have definitely taken. I mean, literally, I would have taken it right there and taken partials right after. With the clean range to the left, I honestly would have taken partials right around there, where the first support was made. When a green and red print next to the side. So clean 1000, I would have taken, and then partials, I would have left it and drag all the way down. I mean, look at that beauty. Oh, had I was in an Uber. That is so sad. But besides that, let's see. Muhammad, how's it going? How's it going? But let's see how everything is out here today. I'm looking to take buys around there, guys. I'm looking to take buys around there. But let's see. It has to clear this spot at least. Oof. I want to put it right there. It has rejected twice, back to back. Oh, that's a gnarly zone to be crashing into. Could still pan out. Good. Let's put our levels right there just in case. Let's see what happens. At least maybe if anything, if it breaks, I could probably I'll be interested in taking a quick scalp, quick move. Rejected. I'm telling you guys, if it closes above, I'm very interested in letting it run. Of course, I'd be closing partials. I'd close partials right around here because we had a nice wick a wick reject, and good push here up. So I'd close right around there if I could take partials. But we'll see. We will see what happens. What do we see in the 1 hour, guys? What do we see? Trailing up, right? Finally, after so long of pushing down. Up, boom, straight down. Really good push right there. You know, it seemed like it's trying to do a higher high, higher low, you know, trying. But we'll just have to wait and see, guys. You know, the 1 hour is in a bearish trend, I will say. And the 1 hour is in a bearish trend. I mean, look at this. Higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low. We'll have to. I'm just praying it rejects, pushes above, breaks, and then we can take a clean range above. Gold is bullish. I mean, it's bullish for the past 3 hours, barely. I can't even say it's bullish. I mean, it hasn't, you know, we had a pullback, then a form a lower high, then a high. Uh, I mean, today, earlier, it was bearish, very bearish. Like I said, guys, I'm not gonna be here too long today. Max, I think 30 minutes, 45 at tops. I am pretty worn out from the trip. A lot of driving and 4 days of vacation. I'm a little bit tanned from all the sun. Um, yeah, it was a good vacation. It was a good mini vacation. You know, a lot of beaching, good drinks, good vibes, good people for the most part. Mr. Player, I wish I would have taken type twos. Oh, this I'm telling you, this would have been a great setup. I know that I would have loved to have taken this in this candle. That exact same candle, I would have put the stop right around there, you know, retested, and I would have put my entry right up right there. You know, I would have definitely taken that. I would have taken partials right there because of this previous, you know, support, resistance, and support that it did right there. Still would have been $1,000 clean, you know, and then I would have taken partials there and then let the rest ride. I mean, my oh my. If I would have taken partials there, right, it would have been an additional 600 and 700, 800, almost an additional 800 to the 1,000 claim that I made. So almost a $2,000 day. Man, but I was in an Uber. I was in an Uber. What methods do I use to manage my emotions? Uh, manage my emotions. In the beginning of trading, I was really emotional with trading, very emotional with trading, and I lost heavily, a lot. I think in total I've blown about 50 accounts, you know. not because of the strategy, but because of my emotions. And the strategy I use for emotions and to control myself is one, after two trades, I'm done. Whether I win or whether I lose, after two trades, I'm done. I also install what's called a PPC, patience, persistency, and confidence. You have to develop patience. And this all ties into your emotions because if you're not patient, you're going to be trading and you're going to blow accounts. So you have to be patient. Patience is the key to success. Persistency is another reason, another one. Because if you're not persistent, then you're going to give up. Once you give up, then you're probably just going to blow accounts because you're just, whatever, and confidence. Confidence in your strategy, confidence in the setup that you're taking. Of course, you're going to lose money here and there. Like, for example, if we go to my journal, right? So this is the journal since November 7th, right? New mentality. Because before that, I was kind of being more emotional. Like I've talked before, I was being emotional. I was losing a lot more. But if you see, I've only lost three times out of how many trades? Three, six, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out of 16 trades, I've lost three times. That's pretty good. This $15, don't judge me on that one. I accidentally made a mistake. I was up like $200 and I accidentally pressed the wrong button, giving me more contracts instead of selling it. And then it just, it blew in my face pretty much. So, but hey, I still won 15. I was up $200, but it's still a win. So out of all these, only three losses. That's pretty good. So that would be the thing that I do to help me with my emotions is PPC, patience, persistence, and confidence. Is being persistent. I mean, being patient, being persistent, and being confident. And also two trades max, and then you're done. Another thing is to know how you're feeling. If you're feeling weak that day, if you're feeling vulnerable, if you're feeling depressed, or if you're feeling any type of way that could sway your emotions, then you don't trade because that's going to play a big toll into what's going to happen in your trade today. Today, I'm pretty tired. Um, just as I say that, today I'm pretty tired, so I'm being a little bit more careful with what I do. You should never trade tired. Um, you have to be very mindful. I'm trading today because, well, I'm tired, but I'm not crazy tired where I'm just looking for any trade. I'm looking for trades that I feel confident with, not trades that could be it. I want to feel confident with the trade. This trade right here, just in case if that's what you're asking about the sales. No, bro, check out how do you trade before joining the how do you trade before. I'll answer that question in a second. Bro, check the recent type 2 on 15 minutes on the take sales. What do you think? Okay. This right here, I wouldn't have taken that. There's no rejection. No rejection at all. So I would not have taken that. Um, like, yeah, it did a rejection here, but nowhere did it break, here. It didn't close halfway, giving me a more of a confident sign. You know, it just didn't. And this one didn't wick up. I like to see a wick and entry. It just didn't do it for me. The thing is, yeah, you could take trades and yeah, they might pan out, but then you're just risking. Because you never know with this. This could flip up. And then how did you trade before joining Daniel's mentorship? Well, before Daniel's mentorship, this is the way I used to trade. Uh, actually, no, this is terrible. Before joining Daniel's mentorship, I used to lose a lot. I used to blow a lot of accounts. I used to blow four accounts within a week. Four accounts probably every 3 days. It was terrible. It was terrible. And then I said, you know what? I am done. I got to pay attention. I got to figure out what works and what doesn't. And that's when I joined Dan's course because I said, enough is enough. I want to stop blowing up accounts. I want to be successful and I want to make money. You know what? So far this week, even though it's not the best week, and this is my live account, guys, this is my live account, I am up $327. Because remember, I got this live account, I think, on Friday. I got this live account on Friday. I have another live account that I got on the 7th on Bullinox, but I'm not trading that one just yet. I'm leaving that one on the bank. 327 USD, which is like 500 Australian dollars. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm not unhappy. I'm happy about it. And this, what are you doing? What are you doing right here, huh? What are you doing? Fake out. Boom. Ah, that is terrible. Terrible. You know what? That's terrible. I don't want to trade anywhere around here. Nope, 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 sorry. Hmm. Hmm. Nice rejection here. I'm telling you guys, if this. Hmm. I couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't do this one. Too much of a rejection. I mean, look at that rejection. Try to push up and just reject it completely. I would not take that at all. I want to see how this closes though, because I might be interested in a quick trade down. If it passes here, just a quick scalp. Literally till right about there. That will be my trade. Only if it does it. If it doesn't present designs, and guys, it is what it is, right? That's trading, guys. Just wait for the signs, wait for confirmation. If we don't see it, then we don't take it. You know, no use in losing money or risking one's own capital, right? That's only if it breaks below here. If it doesn't, then oh well. All right, we're having a flip. We're having a flip. Flipper's flipping. Flipper is flipping. It's pretty good. What do I think about a Type 2 setup currently forming an NQ? Let's take a look at NQ. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum, 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 bum, bum. Where do you see a Type 2 setup? I'm gonna put a level right here. You talking about right there? Overextended. Too much. Overextended. I mean, look at that rejection. Boom. I mean, overextended. Large wick right there. Large rejection. Yeah, it's too much rejection. I mean, guys, come on. Look at that rejection. That wick rejection. That is a very, very bearish candle. Even though it's green, guys, This is the thing about learning about candles, right? When you learn about candles, you start realizing that the wicks are shadows, right? Wicks are and show where the price action has been at, right? But the wicks tell a story. They tell a story about losing momentum, losing volume. The sellers are winning, the buyers are winning. When you start realizing what the candles are telling you, for example, the buyers were winning, but then the sellers started dragging and dragging down and pulling it down. So now this candle has become a low probability candle, a weak bullish candle. So in my book, this is a weak bullish candle. Could it run up and spike up and say suddenly sayonara? It could, but at the same time, in my book, this is a weak bullish candle. So it's just bullish. It's like this, right? We're losing momentum. We're losing momentum. We had a doji right here. It was kind of just flipped up, flipped down, rejected. Here it flipped up, then rejected. It just kind of stayed there. Here, the bearish candle was a doji, meaning its neutral state. It was just a fight between bullish and bearish, and it's lost the momentum to either carry it to each way. You know, so you guys gotta read the candles. Sometimes candles start becoming smaller, right? So we had a thick candle here, a large candle, medium, and then small. What happened? Started taking a downturn. Sometimes the candles will tell you that it's based on the bodies, the wicks. They'll tell you all about this. What is a type two? A type two is a retest bounce. So when something does like this, I'll show. Actually, gold did it earlier. Type two, right? It did a type two right here. This is a great type two. Lost some momentum, then it made a doji, then it was a bearish doji, then a candle right here, right? Most people would have taken this if this would have been a little bit the smaller wick. I would have waited till this pulled back because honestly, if I don't see it close above a wick, I'm not taking it. And this wick is a little bit overextended from my point of view compared to the body size. So you want to wait for two candles. Okay, here we go. We got two candles, more confirmation. And I would have waited for exactly this same thing, a retest on the key level and pulled down. My level would have been, and I've talked about this before, I don't take things in the middle. I would take it the most is either at the end of the wick, or if you want to be a little bit more, spicy, then you just take it between the middle of the mid of the top of the wick. So right there. So that's where I would have taken it. First partial would have been at this previous level right here that you could tell there's a resistance and a support level. Sometimes what you tend to do is, take partials at 20 or 30 pips or 30 ticks. That's a quick 300 bucks. I'm gonna start working more on the 30 tick versus the 20 tick. But with this momentum of range, honestly, you know, this body candle would have started panicking me out. So I probably would have tested out for a good 30, 50 tick and taken partial and let the rest ride. But this is a type two bounce. Uh, so with NASDAQ, I'm being a little bit careful because as we said, on the left, there was a lot of rejection. So what I'm actually going to do is take this level out because I'm not confident with this because of exactly this to our left. You see these rejection, bang, rejection, bang, rejection, bang, rejection. There's a large rejection gap right around here. And this is exactly where we're trading against. I mean, we can see our level trying to push and it keeps getting rejected. The candle that just was before this one got rejected on this level. We see it right there. You see? Try to push up, rejected. I do not want to enter until it clears out of this. I'm not gonna enter anything here. If it pushes breaks below here, I'll take a sell comfortably, let it ride down, take partials after 30 ticks. Um right now here, I wouldn't take anything unless it breaks below here or unless it breaks above here. So that's what I'm looking for. My mentality has changed. Um, to answer your question, Mr. Player, my mentality has changed a lot, and it is stronger, way stronger than it was before. Especially doing like one-on-ones with Daniel, that does help. I believe that doing one-on-ones with somebody helps you out a lot because they're able to see your trades and be able to help you and coach you. And yes, I would have taken this. No, I wouldn't take this. Where do you see confirmation? Come on, bro. Like stuff like that does help, and it helps change and mold your mentality and your perspective, which is very, very good and helpful. Um, so yes, it has changed my mentality a lot, and it does help having a mentor. I'm not gonna lie. The goal for me is to do something like that and to be able to put a mentorship program for people and be able to help them out. Um, that's more in the future. Everything takes time, of course. I'm building myself so I can build others, and that's part of life. Before you can build others, you got to build yourself into a better, stronger person. Right now, I feel like I'm becoming stronger and more patient, I guess, because doing something like this, coaching and teaching others, does require a lot of patience and it does take energy out of your life. Because right now, like some of you guys are actually, asking me about this trade, this trade, this trade, and these. And that's that, that takes energy and time to do that. And I'm sorry if I haven't gone into a couple of you the past 2 days. I was on a vacation. I try to still stay active on the Discord and doing lives. But I've been on vacation for 4 days and vacation. um, it's one of those things, guys, takes time. I don't know why I just clicked there, but I did not like that. Error, you're not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Why is that? Why is it says I'm good? Are you guys receiving me well? I hope you guys are. I am really killing for this to get up here. I'm telling you guys, if it could manage to just stop and break above, I am dying to take this because it's clean range. I mean, look at this, both ways, clean, plain. I would be very, very ecstatic. Take a trade from right there. I mean, look at that. Ooh. Let's assume it breaks above, right? Gives us a little wick. That's 20 ticks. 20 ticks, that's pretty good. Let's say retest, right? The next candle retest, 25 ticks. Okay, boom. We put our entries there. And then same thing, I'd put it at this level, 83, because I am feeling confident that it's gonna go up quite heavily. How many contracts would I put? Oof. Based on this clean range, 25 ticks, that's 250, 10, 10. I probably put 20 micros because the risk is then going to be 500 and I'm willing to take that. It just depends on everybody's risk. Tongue tied, boys. Tongue tied. What is going on in the market? Let's take a look, guys. What's happening? Trade. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so we got unemployment claims. We got non-farm unemployment rate. Ooh, got a lot of red folders, guys. A lot of red folders around this time. It's gonna be a very intense 30 minutes, I'll tell you that. Very, very intense. After that, nothing else. It could move heavily today. It could move very heavily today around uh that time. Ha! Yeah, Muhammad. I like that song. It's in my head. I don't know. I'm sure you guys saw my story. Did you guys see my story? Let me see. Let's see. Oh, you guys can't hear it. Oh, damn! I thought you guys could hear it. Tay Tay, Tay Tay. What is going on here? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? See, guys, even if you guys were to take this type 2, right? We're not seeing any wick form. It's just straight boom down. Like I like to see a retest. I want to see a retest. The reason why we want to see retest is to know, hey, price was there and it rejected. So the probability of it wanting to come back to retest and fake you out and then stop you is not going to be likely, because it came back, retested, and then the sellers or the buyers, depending on which side, were able to be strong enough to pull it down. You know what I'm saying? Ah. I like to see a retest. What could it do? Just a little bit tired, guys. Haven't slept very well in like 4 days. No, I did not party hard. It was just I don't sleep very well whenever I'm traveling sometimes. I'm too active because I want to do things. I want to get up, go out, and just walk around. And it's like sleep when you're dead. I'll tell you a funny story. What happened though? There was this lady. All right, I had a shirt. I have a shirt that says "Depressed, work harder," which is the truth. Most of the time we're depressed because we don't have money. If we had a lot of money, yeah, you could still be depressed. You could be unhappy with yourself. But if you worked hard for your money and you're able to give your friends and your family a good life, give yourself a good life, you wouldn't be that depressed. Anyways, this lady judges the back of my shirt and she's like, "You're the problem with this generation." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Well, she's like, saying that if you're depressed, you got to work hard is not right. I'm like, "Listen, lady." And she said, "You've clearly never been through depression." I mean, "Listen, lady, I have been through severe depression before, but you know what's helped me is money. Because I realize that no matter what, even if I'm depressed, as long as I keep working, I still have a roof over my head. I still am able to afford food. So why should I be depressed when there's people that have less, way less more than I do? I should be happy because I got money coming in to afford these things, afford a roof over my head. So please, lady, leave me alone." She keeps on ranting and ranting, and she kind of became cuckoo about it. But at the end of the day, I was like, "Lady, leave me alone. You are the problem why men and people, women, it doesn't matter gender, are becoming weaker as a society because you're enabling them and thinking that they're this little puppy, lost puppy, that they can't manage things on their own. We as humans can manage and strengthen from within. We just have to pull that shit out of us and say, we can do this. And that's the truth. Everybody in this stream that's watching right now, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, granted, sometimes you need a mentor, granted, you sometimes need help. But when it comes to this inner stuff, all you have to do is believe in yourself. When it comes to these emotions and these depression or whatever, all you have to do is believe in yourself and know that if you're working hard enough for it, you'll be able to get it, you know? You'll be able to achieve it and you'll be able to get to the place where you want to get. Yeah, sure, it might take longer than for somebody else. And yeah, it might, it might that might get you down, but at the same time, it can't get you down to the point where you stop everything because at the moment that you stop is the moment that you get depressed. And that's why you get depressed more. But this is obviously all my own opinion. I'm not a therapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist or anything like that. But the thing is that the more active you are, the less depressed you'll be because you're just too busy to be depressed. That's why runners, people that play sports, people that go to work and do all these extracurricular activities are going to be happier than somebody that just goes to work and comes home. It's statistically proven that people that are more active on a social life or a social basis or just doing more in life are going to be happier than those that are just working and doing nothing or just doing nothing. That's so much time. As a human body, you're meant to be doing a lot. In your mind, you know that you don't have that much time in this earth. You only have a good 75, 85, 95, heck, 100 if you're blessed years on the earth. And the longer, time progresses, the more you realize, wow, I don't have that much time. And that kind of gets you down. But that's when you got to go up and get active and start doing things because you're like, okay, I got this much time left. I got to be active and I got to get to it. I got to leave a footprint for my friends. I got to leave a footprint for my family. I got to leave a footprint for those following my future generation. I want to be able to look back and say, I did stuff so my family in the future can be comfortable. I want to be hanging up on the poster of the wall and my great grandchildren saying, that's our great grandfather, Richard. I don't know why I'm British now, but that's our great grandfather, Richard. Thanks to him, we've built everything. Thanks to him, he built our success, our legacy. Thanks to him, we don't have to work, but we can give to others and we could teach others and mentor others and we could continue this legacy. Or they could just do whatever the hell they want. But, I don't want kids that don't work. I want kids that work. But the point of the matter of the fact is that they will be able to help people out because I've set them up for success. Goal. Strong men, exactly, Muhammad. Strong men. We got to build strong men in this generation. Oh, look. It would have tapped where I had it. That's beautiful. For me, that's not a playbook trade, guys. So don't worry about it. I'm not really worried about that one. I'm telling I would have liked a retest. If it did a retest and it could have pushed down and break below both of these, or at least somewhere meet me in the middle, like right there, then I would have been interested in it. Because this one, the wick is bigger than the body. For me, that's a weak bearish candle. Now, a low probability candle. This one, the wicks on both sides are way bigger than the body. Still low probability, a weak bearish candle. It did close, below this one, obviously. It is a bearish candle, but it didn't have that momentum I was looking for. If we could have retested and rejected and came all the way down here, I would have definitely entered right there because now I have two confirmations. One that was bearish, another one giving me a double confirmation that we were bearish, and then a nice wick rejection. Normally, we want to take it on the second one, but this one was too weak. So I wanted an extra closer confirmation. And then this one, I would have taken it if, only if it rejected down with an entry right around there. Boom, success. You guys got to look at the wicks and the volume of the candles. See what happens with this candle, guys. If anything, then what happens? Nothing, then say it's a beautiful day in Australia. Indeed. Ugh. Well, guys, like I said, I'm being patient today with the trades. I am tired, so I'm not looking to just take any trade just because I'm on the stream. That's the thing, guys. Another thing that's helped me is being on the stream, because I gotta make sure before I take a trade, because since you guys are watching, obviously this is not financial advice. I'm not telling anybody I'm taking this trade. You got to take the trade. No, no, no. I am doing me, and I'm just sharing what I'm doing so you guys can see what I'm doing because it could help you see my mistakes or my success and give you guys a knowledge or a more understanding in what I'm doing and how I conduct or do things. So, but there's clearly nothing going on here, guys. So after 2 minutes, I'm just gonna call it. Um, I did say I only wanted to be here for 30 minutes. I've been here 42 minutes. Yes, success, success. Got extra time in with you guys. At the same time, I just enjoy spending time with you guys. I feel like, we all talk to each other. We're becoming this, we're developing this friendship level and whatnot. And that's how everything starts. I'd like to in the future look up, do me a favor, guys, look up Jay Dunn. Wait, let me see. On Instagram, on his Instagram handle, it is, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up, guys. I'm looking it up. All right. Boom. Look up Team Bull Trading on Instagram. Team Bull Trading. What I like about this, and it kind of gives me a vision for the future, is that this guy in the middle, I'm gonna see if you guys can see it. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it? Ah. All right. So that guy in the middle, that guy right there, his name is Jadon, right? And he started this coaching group, and he has offices where he obviously brings his students over, and they trade with him live on the at the at the offices. And I love that. That's something I have a dream about because I think I'd be a good coach to people. I have a lot of patience and I enjoy connecting with people from all types of walks of life and all types of, everything. And I think that'd be marvelous if I could start something like that, whether, in the beginning it's online. The beginning it's online, but in the future, depending on where I settle down, it could be something that could be physical, visual. I think it'd be quite. But guys, clearly nothing here that I want to take at all. At all. So with that being said, guys, I am just gonna call it and wish you guys a beautiful rest of your day. I will be back in what's the name? I'll type it right here. Trading. Oh crap. What is the name? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I got it. Team Bull Trading. Team Bull Trading on IG. Team Bull Trading on IG. That's something I'd like to do is just be able to bring a group of men or women, I don't care, men or women that are focused into trading and do this group class. I think that would be good. Just you guys just take a peek at it. Tell me what you guys think. I think that's what I'm headed into. Of course, first I want to do online and do that. So the same thing as a mentorship group. But that's a little bit more down in the future. But then have like a classroom or set something up. Maybe even in Dubai. That'd be pretty cool. Set up a little office in Dubai. Everybody flies in, boom, on trades or whatever. But no, it's probably do like a coaching dorm setup where people fly in, stay at dorms. Like I have like little room or spaces where people just crash together, and it becomes like this trading retreat seminar type of deal. That'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be epic. But everything starts with small dreams, like landing on the moon. One small step for mankind. One small step for RJ. But besides that, guys, thank you guys so much for joining. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Enjoy, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. I gotta check where I'm at. But I'll let you guys know on the Discord. And please, guys, any questions, any trade reviews, send it to my Discord. It's gonna be way easier for me to respond there on the Discord versus Instagram. I do get quite a few DMs, starting to get DMs, and what I'm trying to do is send people to the Discord. That way, for me, it's easier to just see everything in one. So please, any questions, anything, DM on Discord. On the trade reviews to ask questions about trades, and the daily chat is more for just chatting about, hey, how you doing? Oh, great, blah 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 blah. But guys, be good. Don't take any risky trades and just wait for confirmation. Remember, PPC, patience, persistence, and confidence. I think I came up with that one, but I'll see if I could trademark it. But later, guys, be good, enjoy, and have a great day.